Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss paper 2 of Math 0580 IGCSE, paper 2-1 of May-June 2021. Now these are the instructions we have to follow, and the total marks for this paper is 70. Now this is question number 1. That write down a prime number between 30 and 40. So we know that 31 is a prime number, 32 is not a prime number, 33 is not a prime number, 34 is not a prime number, 35 is not a prime number, 36 is not a prime number, 37 is a prime number, 38 is not a prime number, 39 is not a prime number, and 40 is not a prime number. Let's move to the second question. Now in second question we have to find out 4 power 5 minus 5 power 4. Now we need to simplify it, so this will be equals to 399. We can use the calculator. So now let's move to the next one. Jason starts a run at 10:05 a.m. finishes at 1:02 p.m. Work out the time Jason takes to complete the run. Now here we can see that we will have 10, 11, 12 and 1. So but we can see here that this will be now here we can see that it is from 10, 5 to 12, and then from 12 to 1:02. This is the total time duration. So if we want to find out the difference between these two, so this will be 12 hours minus 10 hours and 5 minutes. This will be equal to 1 hour and 55 minutes. So 1 hour and 55 minutes, and from 12 to 1, so this will be equals to 1 hour and 2 minutes. 1 hour and 2 minutes. So if we add it, so this will be equals to, let's add this one, plus 1 hour and 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So this will be equals to 2 hours and 57 minutes. 2 hours and 57 minutes. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. 1 minus 0.7 and 0.45 minus 0.38, giving your answer correct to 4 significant figures. So we can use the calculator to simplify this. 1 minus 0.7 divided by this will be 0.45 minus 0.38. So this will be equals to 4.2857. Now correct to 4 significant figures means we need to round it off up to 5. So 4.286 will be the final answer. 4.286, because it was 2.2857 5714. So 4 correct to 4 significant figures means that we just need these 4 digits, so we need to round it off. So that is why this will be the final answer, 4.286. Let's move to the question number 5. Now Christie changes 380.80 dollars into pounds when 1 pound is equals to $1.19. So from here we can see that $1 will be equals to 1 by 1.19 pounds. Okay, let me write it P. So now calculate the amount Christie receives. So she changes 380.80. So multiply 380 on both sides. So 380.80 dollars will be equals to 380.80 divided by 1.19. So simply divide it. So 380.80 divided by 1.19. So this will be equals to 320. This will be the final answer. Now write 180 as a product of its prime numbers. So simply take the LCM with respect to, we will start it from 2. So 9, 0. Now 2, 4, 5. Then 5. This will be not 5. We can use 3 also, because we have to choose the smallest number. So this will be 1 and 5, and then again 3, we can use 3, so this will be 5, and then finally this will be the 5 and 1. So we can write it as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So we can write it as 2 square multiplied by 3 square multiplied by 5. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Without using a calculator, work out 3 by 7 minus 2 by 21. So multiply and divide 3 to this side to make the denominator same. So this will be 9 by 21 minus 2 by 21. So now from here we can write it as 21, 9 minus 2. So this will be 7 by 21. We can further simplify it as 1 and 3. So 1 by 3 will be the simplest form. Please keep this thing in your mind, that the instruction is, the command word is that we need to write it into the simplest form. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 8. S is equals to 1 by 2 AT square. Work out the value of S when A is equals to 0.9 and T is equals to 4. So simply put it in this one. So A is 0.9 and T is 4. Now use the calculator. So this will be 4 square. We can change the order also. 4 square multiplied by 0.9 divided by 2. So this will be equals to, S will be equals to 7.2. Let's move to the next part. Rearrange the formula to find T in terms of S and A. So we need to make T as the subject. So simply 2S will be equals to AT square, and then here 2S by A will be equals to T square. Now we can further rearrange it as T is equals to, we need to take the square root on both sides. So T will be equals to square root of 2S by A. So square root of 2S by A will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. But keep this thing in your mind, whenever you use square root, you have to write plus minus as well. Now factorize completely. 14xy minus 7y square. So from here we can take 7y as common. So this will be 2x minus y. So this will be the final answer. So 7y into 2x minus y will be the final answer. If you multiply it again, we will get same question, 14xy minus 7y square. Let's move to the next one. Find the next term of the sequence. Now let's see the difference. That the difference between these two will be 17 minus 22. So this will be minus 5. 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 So it means that we need to subtract. We need to subtract we need to subtract it. So this will be 2 minus 5. This will be minus 3. So here the next number will be negative 3. Find the nth term of the sequence. Now here we can see that this is a linear sequence. So as it is a linear sequence or arithmetic sequence, so we will say we can use this formula. An is equals to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Now the nth term, for nth term, this will a1 will be 22. Yes, this is 22 plus n minus 1. We don't know the value of n, and the difference is negative 5. So simply we can write it as negative 5 plus negative 5n plus 5. So finally we will have negative 5n plus 27. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 11. Now question number 11, triangle ABC is mathematically similar to triangle PQR. Calculate QR. Now whenever two shapes are similar, it means that their corresponding sides must be similar, same. The ratio of the corresponding sides must be same. So we can write it as QR divided by PQ. This must be equals to, now the corresponding side of QR will be BC. So BC divided by the corresponding side of PQ must be AB. So we can rearrange it. So QR will be equals to, the value of BC is 6, value of PQ is 6, and value of AB is 8. So we can simplify it as 6 into 6, 36, divided by 8. So this will be equals to 4.5 centimeter. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next part. The true triangles are the cross-section for mathematically similar prism. Volume of the large prism is this, and volume of the, we need to calculate the volume of the smallest prism. Now we know that the formula for comparing the volume will be volume of the large prism divided by the volume of the small prism. This must be equals to the any side. Let's say we will compare PQ and AB. So 6 by 8, basically this is the length of the large prism, any side of the large triangle, divided by the length of the any side of small prism whole cube. So let's put the values. So volume of the large prism divided by volume of the small prism, this will be equals to 8 by 6 whole cube. So let's find it out. 8 divided by 6, the answer whole cube, this is equal to 64 by 27. So we can write it as volume of large, let's put the value over here, that this is the value of large prism. So 320 divided by volume of small prism is equals to 64 by 27. 64 by 27. Now this is, this is the only This is the only unknown value. So 320 whole is divided by 64. So we can write it as 27 multiplied by 320 divided by 64. So this will be equals to 135. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 12. The interior angle of a pentagon are in the ratio this. Find the size of the largest angle. Now we know that the formula for the sum of interior angle of pentagon is equals to n minus 2 into 180. Now these are the values. Keep this thing in mind that this is the ratio. So we need to write it as 4x plus 5x plus 5x plus 7x plus 9x is equals to 5 minus 2 into, because it is a pentagon, so that is why n will be equals to this thing. So this will be equals to 3 into 180, and here this will be let's find it out, that 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. So this will be equals to 30. So 30x is equals to, now we can divide it as x is equals to 3 into 180 whole is divided by 30. So we can cancel out 1 0 with this one, 3 with 3. So 18 will be the value of x. Now the question was find the size of the largest angle. So 9 is the largest angle. So 9 into 9 into 18, this will be equals to 9 into 18, this will be equals to 162. 162 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Work out 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 100 minus 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 98, as it is the subtraction. So subtraction means that we need to make the same exponents. So what we can do, so we can write it as 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 100 minus 2 multiply, now we need to change this one to the 100. So as we can see that this is 2.0 multiplied by 10 raised to power 98. We want to add plus 2 here. So it means that we need to move the decimal 2 units towards the left side. So that is why 0.02 multiplied by 10 raised to power 100. Now we can see that these two values are same. Or in other words, we can say that these two are the like terms. So 2 minus 0.02, this will be equals to 1.98. So 1.98 multiplied by 10 raised to power 100. This will be the final answer because it is the standard form. Let's move to the question number 14. A train passes through a station at a speed of 108 kilometers per hour. The length of the station is 120 meter. A train passes through a station. Okay. The train takes 7 seconds to completely pass through the station. Find the length of the train. So the situation is that, let's say this is the train. This is the train, and it takes, the length of the station is 120 meters. So this is 120 meters, and we need to find out the length of the train. So let's say this is the length of the train, this is x. Now we can see that the total distance is 120 plus x, and we know that we know the speed. Now speed is equals to distance divided by time. We know the time, we know the distance, but keep this thing in your mind that 1 quantity is in kilometers per hour. We need to be very careful about the units, and the other ones will be meter and second. So we need to either we can convert it into kilometer per hour, or we need to convert it this one into meters per second. So as we can see that in the answer it is in the meters, so it's better to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. So for this what we can do is speed will be equals to 108. Now kilometer, if we want to convert kilometer into meter, we need to multiply it with 1000 divided by, now hours into seconds, so this will be 3600. So now 108 multiplied by 1000 divided by 3600. So this will be equals to 30. So now speed is 30 and the distance is 120 plus x. X is the length of the train, and the time is 7 seconds. So we can cross multiply it. 30 multiplied by 7 is equals to 120 plus x, or we can say 30 into 7 minus 120 is equals to x. So let's calculate this one. 30 into 7 minus 120, so this will be equals to 90 meters. So the length of the train will be 90 meters. Let's move to the next question. Find the value of x. Now here what we can do is we can write it as 4 power x is equals to, let's see 4 power what? 4 power 4 will be equals, 4 power 4 will be equals to 256, and 4 power 3, this will be equals to 64. So we can write it as 4 power 3, and further we can write it as 4 power x is equals to 4 power minus 3. This is the basic rule of indices, that whenever you change the a number, a quantity from denominator to numerator, you need to change the sign of the power. So this will be, we know that the bases are same, so power must be same. So this will be equals to x will be equals to minus 3. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the question number 16. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle P. Triangle T onto triangle P. We can clearly see that this is enlargement. Let me write it over here, that this one is enlargement. Now let's see the center of enlargement and the scale factor. Let's see that the scale factor will be equals to size of image divided by size of object. Now image is, which one is the image? P is the image, this one is the image. So let's compare this one. So this is 1 divided by size of object, this side, this is the corresponding side, so this will be 2. So 1 by 2 will be the scale factor, but keep this thing in your mind that it is, the object is inverted, the image is inverted, so which means that the scale factor will be equals to negative 1 by 2, and center of enlargement will be equals to, now for center of enlargement we need to, what we can do is we need to connect the corresponding points. The corresponding point of this one will be this. So if we draw a straight line, I'm just roughly plotting it, the corresponding point of this will be this one. Then the next step is that you need to connect the last corresponding point with this one. So if we connect it with this one, we can see that all the points will intersect at at this one. This is 4 and 4. So 4 and 4 will be the center of enlargement. 4 and 4 will be the center of enlargement. So that is it for today. So today we have discussed from question number 1 to question number 16 of May-June 2022, paper 2-1 of extended 0580. And in the next class we will discuss the remaining questions from 17 to 27. So if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Thank you.